Excited to talk to you about Caroline, a wiki-based documentation alternative, which is iterative, collaborative, and semi-structured so that we only have to write things once. This is an idea that has spun out of Penn Medicine. It has been used there for almost 10 years. Started on the acute care side, now being used across care settings, post-acute care, ambulatory, home care, and more. This really started as a team workflow application to bring together the things that clinical teams are doing outside of the EHR already to stay on the same page with each other, such as printed lists, sticky notes, emails, in-basket messages, whiteboards, calls, etc. All things that are threaded around team members instead of around the patient. In fact, when you look at the different things that people are writing in all of these different places, they are writing them in many different places over and over and over again because many of them should end up in the EHR. So we're writing things multiple times and we're having to look in many different places to find the information we need. This approach to documentation involves one wiki, which is a collaborative dynamic workspace. It contains all of the elements of information that we want to be able to communicate and write and understand, with the ability to then sort, filter, and reorder that information to generate artifacts for documentation, as well as support critical workflows both on the inpatient and outpatient side. The application contains three main components which have been built up in an iterative way over the last 10 years. The first is data visualization, which is then paired with the ability to create tasks and lists of tasks. Each of these can then be easily paired to a diagnosis, which then allows users to reorder the information to generate a document or a progress note. Data visualization means digital rounding or review of data, vitals, labs, meds, any of these can be clicked on and trended to view more detail. Task management, instead of everyone having separate pages and task lists in all of those different places that I talked about, we have one shared task list where everyone is writing and sharing the same information. Each shared task, like this one for shortness of breath and concern for blood loss, can be tagged to ICD-10 codes and multiple ICD-10 codes. This then enables people to reorder all of their information that is typically by task into a problem-based view to then generate the different artifacts of documentation that are necessary. This is showing the task view and the problem-based view. While I've been showing everything on a phone, this application is perfectly suited for any device size. It connects to any EHR, inpatient or outpatient, and adheres to standards such as FHIR. We have had rapid adoption of the application, steady usage across disciplines, across specialties, across care settings. And at the end of the day, documentation should not be a burden. It should be a useful part of our patient care, which is our goal. Thank you.